Hey, I'm a mom of a graduate. A mom of a graduate. Hey, I'm a mom of a graduate. A mom of a graduate. Hey, with a master's degree. Master's degree. Hey, from GSU University. University. I am her, and she is me. A mommy of 5 and a glammy of 2. Hey, it's graduation day. Gather round, gather round. It's time for another story time. So yes, you heard correct. I am the mom who has a daughter who's only 26, by the way, who has her master's degree. Yes, I had to pop my shit real quick, ladies and gentlemen, and bring with you all today on this Wednesday, May 4th, a testimony, a share, and a little bit of real talk. Are you ready? You ready? You might want to grab something to drink. You drink. Look, cheers to me. Cheers to me. And it's okay. We can pop our shit. Okay. We can pop our shit. Celebrate you while you're here. But hold on. Let me take a little sippy sip of this. So the tea for today is, yes, my daughter crossed the stage and she received her master's degree. I chose not to attend the commencement ceremony at 9 a.m. this morning. I know, right? You're the love goddess. You're the love goddess. Yes, I'm her. She's me. I'm her. However, I wasn't invited until the last minute. I got my ticket like 2 days before, only one ticket. And I am a tree, pretty much the matriarch of my family, the representative. There was no other tickets to her siblings, my mother, who's been to every last graduation of hers, her aunt, who's been to every last graduation of hers. None of my family members that live here in Atlanta were on her invitation list. She preserved the majority of her tickets, pretty much 99% of her tickets, to her father's side of the family. And let me tell y'all something. I'm not mad, I'm not upset, but I had to be vocal and let her know that I was offended. You see, I believe in celebrating those who I've nurtured, who I've consoled, who have supported me emotionally, who've been here physically on my path, and even, not just my good days, my bad days. You've supported me in some type of way. In some type of way, maybe not a lot, even if it is a little bit. I believe in being there for those important moments, to have some smiles and what we call, and also, memories. Yeah, those, because one day we may not have them. The good old noggin, it gets kind of rusty as we age. We may not have memories, or people fade away, they expire, and you can't hold them. You can't spend time with them. But hold on a second. Let me tell you why I chose. Oh, let me just tell you right now before we pause. Being that there was one solo ticket that she decided to share with me, out of obligation, being that I am her mothership, she wasn't speaking to me for a couple weeks prior to her graduation. None of us. So, being the matriarch that I am and the representative of the family, no one else reached out to her because she set a strong boundary with us. And let's get into that, talking about freaking flipping boundaries with the ones we love. Let's talk about that. And some of our business associate. Hold on a second. Let me take another sip. Ooh, y'all ready? Ready? It's gonna get a little hairy. Okay, hold on. I am all for putting up a boundary with people who don't celebrate us, who don't elevate us, who don't cheer us on, who don't want the best for us. And even if you believe one thing and I believe the other, we still can come together, some middle ground, and make some magic happen. May have some smiles, some waves, some waves, and some memories, ladies and gentlemen. If we can get through that in our egos, we're good. And I'm gonna be there for you, and I expect you to be there for me. But when someone puts up a boundary that you don't want us to talk to you, you don't want us to be around you, you don't want us to check for you, then guess what? I listen. I put up my own personal boundaries in my family, among business associates and some friends, because we're not in alignment. We're on a different frequency. Okay. I've done that. So, but have I done it in a way that makes somebody feel like they're lesser than? No. I've only done it because I was counted out. Yeah, I was counted out really bad, or my feelings were not considered. Yeah, those things, those feelings, those emotions. So I'm going to tell y'all this. It's okay to have a boundary with your family, even with your children. Respectfully, of course. But sometimes we have to vocalize that. Vocalize that. But for me, what I'm learning in the 17 years of being Miss Atlantic Dream and doing this business, I'm learning that when it comes to boundaries with business colleagues and people who hit me up at the last minute on a whim because somebody else couldn't come through for something and then they called me, I wasn't their first choice. I'm like their last minute choice. Yeah, that's how that felt when my daughter was sending me the email for her one solo ticket left. And when I feel like that, I let it be known. I'm okay to use my voice. I was a child, my mother's only daughter that I am. I didn't have a voice. I didn't care to vocalize my opinion and my feelings and my frustration with my mom. My kids have a open door. I have an open door policy. They can tell me, say whatever, they can express, they can cuss, they can say whatever they want to. They can, as long as they don't come at me in a disrespectful tone, they can say whatever, and I don't judge them in that way. to express their feelings and things of that nature, not just about me or a situation, etc. I am going to listen. I'm going to hold space for them in that matter. Okay. So respectfully, when my business colleagues or when people do it to me and I get triggered, there has been times I have not vocalized it personally, but going forward, now that I'm in my 17th year, y'all, I have to do it. But I think I made it known because I post these little vlogs and these little shares. I think the people, I think they're getting it. And I know my children have gotten it because guess what? Mom is number one when it comes to your priorities and your special days. I used to commute that child to school. I used to stop doing my job to go do what I had to do to, I had to do that. And I could get into a whole long conversation about that. And I know I don't want to intertwine work and family and all that, but sometimes the personalities, the traits of people are the same, how we get treated out in the world. And that don't feel good. That don't feel good. Especially you think your family, oh, they know me. And how could you treat me like this? You know me. But some people, they bring their pain in situations, their ego, and other things I don't even want to talk about. Yeah, trauma. Yeah, that hairy one. But I thought about it. I said, I can go on for the whole 10 minutes and talk about some things. But I'm going to say this. I am worthy of reciprocity. I am worthy of the support, the love that I seek from family members, from business partners in this emotional based business that I'm in. Okay. I am worthy of having all that and then some. And as I told my daughter last night on the phone, it's time for me to dive into me. You good? You okay? And the only reason why she waited to the last minute, y'all, to contact me is because I did a wellness check on her because I hadn't heard from her. And I have a policy with my children, no matter the two that are out in the world that are grown, living on their own, is to stay in touch with me. You live on your own. You live in the city limits of Atlanta. I don't know. You could be on the first 48 or you could be missing or something. You know what I'm saying? You are a single woman of color. Yes, yes. Some parents don't give a damn about their kids once they get grown, they leave the house. You know? But I feel like I feel like I have a close relationship with my children. So I'm doing my little dance and celebrating, sipping on my wine today. I'm celebrating my own way. And also going back, and I know I'm going back and forth, but excuse me and my ADHD, y'all. Excuse me. Those who get this chat, you'll get this chat. Okay, so hold on. So hold on a second. Let me give you my final thoughts. My ex-husband hadn't attended any of her commencements at all. So I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to say anything, against that. They needed that memory. They needed that moment. Him and his brother and all his other family members, they needed that because they had not been there and done the work and got into the dirt like I have all these years, solo dolo, thugging it out, doing what I do. Okay. And mom's going to always be here. But some people, we got to allow them to have those memories and just sit back and because the proof is in the pudding. Y'all know that, right? Let them sit at the table that you built. Message. Mwah. Bye. Let them sit at the table, knowing that the table is yours, all yours.